Well, we're headed into that time of year where it seems like every time we try to reach somebody, we get nobody. It's crickets. We get the out of office emails, we get the voicemails, the prospect that we were talking to, we can't seem to find, and everything seems to slow down. So if we're going to be sales professionals, we have to think, what are we going to do about the summer when that seems to happen? First question I got to ask is, are you talking to your prospect about their vacation schedule before it happens? In other words, are you kind of planning for it? So if you're talking to Bob and Bob's like, you know what, I'm gone for the first 2 weeks in July. Are you setting up that meeting for when John is back for that next 2 weeks so that, you got it in the calendar. You're not chasing him when they're not around and you know when they're back. You know when they might be interested. Make sure you're doing a little bit of planning for that as well. The other time of year, it's really great, now that some of your key prospects aren't around, what about just prospecting some of those cold leads or those cold accounts or some of those people that you haven't talked to a while? Maybe it's a good time to try to reach out to them. Maybe they are around. Maybe things have changed. They got time to think a little bit. Things have slowed down. They're out of their natural rhythm, and they're willing to have a conversation with you at this point. Something to think about. Do a little bit of searching for some people to reconnect with. And you know what? What about creating a little bit of urgency before the summer? So we're getting right close to it, and you say, hey, Bob, things are really changing. Things are really, I get it. You're going to be, caught up with some of that summer stuff. What if we got that in place now so that when all that summer stuff happens, we don't lose momentum? Just a couple of ideas as summer happens and we kind of get into those lazy days and doldrums. It's not an excuse for us to let off the gas. There's a lot of opportunities for us to really continue to push, be proactive, and win more than our competitors.